Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on another squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They feed the fullback this time. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
And the Beavers looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff. It's Andrews. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. caught behind the line. It's Wolf. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down completion to the left. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Broncos looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start to this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Beavers looking to run some tempo here. It's a draw to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Gonna run it. It's Andrews. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Beavers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's an option look. Makes a nice move there. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he dumps it off to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Beavers will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Enough for a first down at the 37.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments
to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Did he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Beavers. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a 3rd down play.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He slings this one deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Bringing pressure. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Beavers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. He pulls in the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon State. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Beavers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Off target and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looking to throw it again. Launching downfield. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down down the red area? Beautiful play.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Andrews.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Beavers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Running back with the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a toss play to the right. In the clear at the 25. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Got space, looking to score. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, BSU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. State's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Flex.
On the ground, it's Wolf. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10.
6-9-1.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The pass is caught, tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Wolf. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time ticking away. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try.
Let's go!
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Beavers have 1st and 10 here.
3:25.
You give it to the big fullback here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He made it! It's a field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Bauer. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon State Beavers.